Hello, everyone. Just waiting for people to come in and Blake come in. Welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How's everyone today? I'm doing okay. Thank you, Paprika. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. I feel much better today. The last 5 days, my head was pounding so bad. It was miserable. I was miserable. It's cold here. It's like 28 degrees. And this morning it was like 20 degrees or something like that. And it was like windy and sleeting. I can't wait to leave and go to Florida, go somewhere warm. I don't know. I went and had my blood pressure checked because it felt like pressure in my head for so many days. And it was up to 150. And then before I left work Monday, it came down to 130. And then yesterday I had them check my blood pressure because it was still hurting, and it was like 130. So I don't know why, but today I felt much better. But yeah, I was like not doing well at work, and I had to do some physician meetings, and that was miserable. Sitting there trying to talk to physicians about things that we need to get done, and when you have a splitting headache, and I was so nauseous too, so it's like trying to get through it was miserable. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Ken. Thanks for coming in. So what did you all eat today? Hi, Blake.
Hello. Sorry for my tardiness.
It's all right.
How are you?
Good. Why are you in a blanket? You're in Texas.
Why are you not in a blanket is the question.
I'm in Illinois. It's cold here. It's like 20 degrees or something like that.
Where's your blanket?
Well, I get my blanket on my legs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can't you hypocrisy. Hey, I'm not like out or what is it? Um acclimated to that super cold weather. So when cold comes here, even in the slightest form, I'm putting on the big stuff.
No, No, paprika. I thought maybe it could have been from the shot, but I asked the pharmacist, one of my pharmacists at work, and they said it wasn't. It, that's not a side effect. Ooh, rice and neck bones. I don't know if I've ever had neck bones. Do you just put that in like soup, or like what do you do with the neck bones? I'm not a cook, so I don't know. Ken might know. Chicken nuggets. Ooh, those are good, paprika. Oh, oh, shut up, Ken. He says it's cold here too. It's like 50 degrees here, and I'm like in 20-degree weather. Shut up,
No, that's
Ken.
cold. No, I'm with Ken. That's cold. You're over there in glacier weather.
I know, right? So what did
That's
you eat?
don't go outside, period weather.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know.
I have not uh I've not eaten dinner yet. I've only had like some chips and salsa and a couple cheese sticks and just waiting to eat until Natalie gets off work. She's closing tonight, so
Oh, so what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, my brain is like so off today. Um, oh, I just had my leftover lunch from and they had like this broccoli and beef. I think it was supposed to be like Chinese or whatever, but it was so disgusting from the cafeteria. It was like, uh, yeah, it was not that edible, but I still ate it, the rest of it for dinner.
huh.
Ken, Ken had garlic butter chicken with carrots and potatoes. Yeah, much better than my yucky stuff. Um, no, I did not rub my feet or put Vicks on, but I did put a little bit of peppermint oil. Like and my temples. Um, um, oh, okay. So I'm forgetting. My head was like the last 5 days, Blake. I was telling them that I had like this pounding like headache, and I was like nauseous and thrown up, and I think that the thrown up part, like I know I have been thrown up because of the shot, but I think like the last 5 days it wasn't necessarily because of the shot. I think it was because of the headache.
Yeah, I was kind of lost there. I didn't know what you were talking about. But how are you feeling now?
Today I feel much better. I
Okay.
feel much better.
So
I was this
you've taken
close.
off work, just feeling
No,
that no? You've been
no.
working through it?
Well, yeah, I have to.
Goodness.
If I don't work, I don't get paid. I need to
Yeah.
um uh pay the bills. You know.
You don't got sick pay?
No, I'm not as a contractor.
That's insane.
Oh my gosh, Ken says it has to be a water issue. No, it doesn't have to be a water issue. I never drink water in my life, so
Yeah.
that's not it. But I did drink a lot yesterday because my coworker was like making me drink water. She's like, it's because like Ken. It's because you don't drink water. So she was like, get me all this water, make me drink this water. And then I have these like packets you put in the water, and it's like says um hydration, and so I think it has like extra stuff to kind of help with the hydration, and so I put that in there to kind of
I
boost it
like
too.
those what are they called? Pedialytes. Those are
Yeah,
I love the Pedialytes.
yeah.
And the there's another one. I can't remember the name of it that I like.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like drinks now that they make with extra hydration and electrolytes.
Mhm. There's a ton of them.
Oh,
I remember the Propel. Propel was good. Do you remember them?
yeah.
I
I
don't
think
even know if they're I don't even know if they're a company anymore.
yeah, I think they do because I think my niece still drinks that.
Oh, I haven't seen them in a while.
Coconut water with mango today. I don't know if I could do that, paprika, because I don't like coconut, and I've had just plain plain coconut water before that someone gave me, and I did not like it. But I don't like coconut at all.
Mm.
But
Natalie likes pina coladas a lot.
which is weird. I can do a pina colada, but I don't like coconut, and I won't have anything with coconut. But I'll have a pina colada. Does that make
That's
sense?
crazy, because I
Maybe it's
mean,
the pineapple in it that, like,
the
kind of.
coke there's something that I'm trying to think of that's really good, like the blue coconut cream drinks, or the oh my goodness, the the blue coconut from Bahama Bucks, man, that is so good. I
Oh,
love that stuff. I don't know how you don't like that, because I love it.
no, not at all.
It's the flavor, even? Like, you don't like the flavor even?
I like this, like, my makeup, coconut scented makeup. I like smelling it, and I like the smell of the coconut, but I don't like the taste at all.
Is it the consistency or the way that it tastes?
Well, I thought maybe it was like the texture because like when people put it in like pies or whatever, I don't like that. But even
I
like
love the German chocolate. That stuff is so good with the
even when
coconut.
it's like coconut water and there's no texture and it's just a flavor, I don't like that.
Mm.
So I must just not like coconut. Um,
You need to try one of them blue coconuts from Bahama Bucks and tell me that doesn't change your opinion.
is that like a hard drink or is that a real like,
It's a cold drink. It's a like a slushy kind of thing.
okay?
Or it's a snow cone basically.
Note to self: never eat coconut. No.
I love the blue coconut. Oh, it's so good.
But hashtag Dr. Pepper. I got the blackberry today.
Let's see where you at, big dog. There he is. Always crack the seal. I never gave up on you, but she did. Okay, just remember that.
Do you want to hear something funny? So I'm in this house now, right? And the stupid train comes by every single hour, whatever. And I'm
Oh,
tired
so
of
it's
it.
not as good as you thought it was, huh?
Oh my gosh, this train is just nonstop. But besides the train, it's a cute little house. And well, the landlord and Ken is always like, and I guess I'm gonna just put it out there. Um, I'm not. I'm a little messy, right? You know, Ken's always like complaining that I'm messy or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Well, I get or they bring in the maid every other Monday to come and reset the house and clean and whatever. And my boss today, because my boss is the one that has to pay the bill, the rental or the bill for this rental.
Mhm.
And he goes, "Oh, the landlords just love you, and they say they never go anywhere. You never go anywhere," which I don't know what that means. And he goes, "And you're so clean or whatever, and you don't make a mess." And I'm like, "Tell that to my husband."
Tell that to my wife. If somebody said that, then man, holy cow.
I mean, I don't think I'm messy. I think Ken just doesn't like my clutter because I have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Natalie hates that about me too. I stack stuff in piles.
But oh, you just had a Dr. Pepper and Jack, Ken? Mm. Okay, the maid is not blind, can be nice. Like,
Eesh.
I think what they're meaning is like, I don't really use any of the dishes because I'm used to just like doing from the hotel. I still have all this like microwavable stuff. So I don't need dishes. I still have all this microwavable stuff to use. And I don't know how to cook anyway. And so I don't use any of the dishes. I just have my pop and a few things in the refrigerator. I only really use the bedroom, the bathroom, and um really not a little bit of the kitchen, but that's it. So
I Natalie, I mean, I'm usually all over the place. I'm in my man cave. Definitely here, like on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I'm in here most of the time. And then on the other days, I'm either in the living room or the bedroom. Mm, I don't like to stay in one spot for too long. Natalie will just literally stay in the bedroom all day, and that's the only room that she'll be in, and make sure everything else is clean, right? Well, then here I come and I terrorize the rest of the house for her because she didn't have to.
Ken
But
says, so who cleans the man cave?
yeah, I usually do, to be honest, but they'll surprise me, and Grandma and Natalie will come in here, especially if Natalie did something that made me mad and she knows she was in the wrong. She'll come in here and clean up and fix everything up and make it look all nice, and I'm like, yeah, I know what you try to do.
But that never happens, right? Because she's never wrong.
Oh yeah, of course. She's never wrong.
That's what I tell Ken. I'm never wrong.
She'll come up to me after something and then she'll just be like, I'm just a baby.
Ken says, good boy.
Uh, yeah, but usually I'm cleaning it up in here and it's always hell in here, but I don't like it to be dirty whenever I have company either. So try to keep it as clean as I possibly
Well, that's good. But my eyes are brown. My eyes are not brown.
can. My eyes are
Oh,
blue.
oh, because he's saying I'm full of poop. Anyway,
Oh, I see.
I'm never wrong. Yeah, okay. Whatever, Ken.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's pumping up and it's coming out your eyeballs.
yeah, that's what he's trying to say. Sure, Ken. I see how you are. But all right. So about the movie, what do
The
you rate it?
Christmas Carol
Yeah,
with
Jim Carrey. I like
Jim
Christmas Carol.
Carrey.
I like a Christmas Carol movies, but
hmm
I don't like Jim Carrey. So I give it a 3.
Well, you don't really get Jim Carrey in this movie, do you?
Well, yeah, you still do. I mean, hi,
I don't know.
Jessica. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
I think it's just his voice, though. And I love his movies. I don't know why you don't like him. He is just the greatest uh comic relief that if you're just a little down or you're just looking to have something that keeps you up through your day. Yeah, that's the movie. You put on something with him in it.
I used to like him back in the day, but then it like just like after the first Ace Ventura and the first Dumb and Dumber movie, it was funny, but then it just got like that comedy just kind of got old to me. To me
I
anyway.
gotta put the dogs out. I'm sorry. I know
I
y'all
know
hear them
y'all hear him
barking.
bark.
It's all right.
Hey, go outside if you want to bark.
You love you love Jim Carrey. I can imagine being married to him, cracking up all day long. Yeah, I wonder if like actors like that are always that are like comedians, like if they're like that way, like all the time in their real life, or only on like when they have to be.
Most of them are like that on The Usual. I mean, have you Jim Carrey? He's always been funny, no matter what he does.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to like him, and then like as the movies came, as newer movies came out, it just seemed like it was like I don't know that type of comedy was getting old. It was like, come on, let's do something different, you know. Kind of like Will Ferrell too. And like Will Ferrell keeps that same like type of
That raunchy.
Yeah, like the same, like it's the same thing. It's like, come on, let's be a little different, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like that's the thing where comedy is subjective, and it's the most subjective form of film, in my opinion. You're gonna always have people that like it, and you're always gonna have people that hate it. And
Yeah,
that's just it's really subjective, and it, personal life experiences are going to affect what you find funny and what you don't find funny
yeah.
every single time. So, uh, and that's been proven, no matter. So I feel like if you're a more serious person, your kind of comedy is more like one liner, more uh like Clark, or like the Griswolds, Clark Griswold. I'm sure you find him absolutely hilarious, right?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, okay. So, and then you have the people who are, you know, not so serious and more laid back, and their kind of comedy would be something like Dumb and Dumber. And I'm sure you think that that movie's
I liked it back when it first came out, but now like I watch it, I'm like, this is stupid.
retarded. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, but to me, stuff like that is hilarious. I don't know. Or it may not even be funny. It's just I could agree with you. I don't even think it's funny. It's just kind of like it's just good. I don't know. I don't know. It's feel good. There's nothing about it that makes you want to feel upset or have an opinion about anything. It's just there to give you some relief. And that's typically the kind of stuff that Jim Carrey did. There's very few movies that, like, I think the only one that I can honestly say that really did that was The Truman Show. And a lot of people like that movie.
That was
It's a
a good
real,
movie.
I can agree. It was a cult classic. Not much for me personally because it was a more serious comedy, but or uh, even better example, Bruce Almighty. I loved that movie. That movie's
That
great.
one I love. I love Bruce
Yeah,
Almighty. I
yeah.
the second one was but
Evan
the
Almighty with,
yeah,
yeah, with us, and even and that one was I learned to love that one more. Like at first it wasn't, I didn't like it as much. I felt like it was watered down, but as time goes on, and it yeah, it may be watered down, but it's got a nostalgic factor to it that reminds me more of something that I watched when I was a child, and it just kind of brings me back. I don't know if it would be a nostalgia factor or more of like just a feel good factor for me personally, but movies that Jim Carrey did, that's how I felt about it.
yeah. And Ken says Jim Carrey is selling art now. Like
Really?
it's a side business or something.
Well, he said that he's retired from acting, is what I understand.
Uh yeah.
And
That's got to get old. The act.
I guess he's just thinking of something that's going to keep his name and legacy going for a long time. He looks at painters and he looks at people of composite figures in history and of an artistic factor. Well, he finds himself as a cinema uh, artist, but at the same time, I mean, besides Charlie Chaplin, I don't know any other of the old comedians. They don't last. They don't stick around.
Yeah.
Their names aren't remembered like that.
I think
Um,
Robin Williams would have if he didn't die. I loved him.
it's hard to put who's on the Mount Rushmore of comedy. It's got to be people like um what's his name? Ringles or no?
Ken knows
Uh
the comedians more than I do.
Rinky, no, that's not it. Uh,
Yeah, political theater. Yeah, you're right, Ken.
people like Richard Pryor, he's got to be up there, right, for
Yeah,
comedy. And Bernie Mac,
Kevin
and
Kevin Hart. He's funny.
yeah, but most of his newer films were watered down,
Yeah.
and I didn't. It's just him. That's just like, just making his facial expressions. That was his comedy for like the past 10 years now, and it's not been very good. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me
Ken says Carlin
personally.
is top, and yes, Fryer is a king. Paprika says Rickles.
Is that his name? Don Rickles? Is that it? I think his name is Don Rickles is his name, and he's got to be up there for some of the legends of comedy. But you, over time, I just don't think film and stuff like that, they're just not going to be remembered like they are artists. And maybe that's his point of doing it. What do you think?
Yeah, it might.
He's a very deep person. You got to keep put that into perspective. He's a deep thinker. So
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Um, but so what do you rate the movie like?
I liked it a lot more whenever I was younger. I don't know how to explain that. Rewatching it today, it to me it's not as good as I remembered.
Yeah, and
I don't know what it was about it, but I can't say that this is something that is truly a rewatchable movie, and uh, it wasn't my best pick. Rewatching it now, I don't think so.
Lucille Ball, yeah, Paprika.
I'm gonna have to give it 2.5, 2.5.
Ken says presentation 3, originality 1. But yeah, well, that's because it's a remake. But the reason I give it a 2 is because I love A Christmas Carol, but
Yeah.
I just didn't like this one as much. Um, and so I wish, um,
I mean, the Ghost of Girlfriends Past was a better representation of the Christmas Carol than this.
yeah, yeah,
Do you remember that movie with
yeah,
what's his
uh,
name?
yeah. I've seen it. I just can't remember.
Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, yes, yeah. Not
Yeah.
Paprika gives it a 2 too, and says it's not wasn't her favorite movie. Yeah, it's
It was a little bit more spooky than I remember for some
yeah,
reason.
and well, yeah, it's. Which one was your favorite?
Like of the Christmas
Yeah,
carols,
yeah.
probably the Mickey Mouse one.
No, I mean like character in this one.
Oh, uh, Tiny Tim. Poor Tiny Tim.
Yeah, I like Tiny Tim too, but I also like Scrooge. Like at the end, how he like turns around and
Oh,
and
I
becomes
can just
all
rel I can
grateful.
just relate to how he became, how he got to the place that he was, and a lot of hardship in people's lives drives them to become they or it doesn't drive them, it allows them to easily slip into an opinion of life is awful, or it's just bah humbug everything.
Well,
And
your past experiences makes you who you are
yeah,
today as your present, and it's up to you how you're gonna overcome or make those past, whether it was good or bad, define you in your present.
Uh,
Because there's people who's had hardships and that don't act like that, and then there's people who have had hardships and do act like that. So
well,
it's a
what if their hardships are the thing that put them like I don't know. I used to feel that way, but there's a lot of times where I feel like product of environment is a point to look at as far as what can we say is the true cause of how this person has turned out.
yeah,
And you put somebody in a good environment, their odds are that they're going to turn good, but you put somebody in a bad environment, odds are they're going to turn out bad. I guarantee I'm willing to bet that most of the people that were in a bad environment, had they started in a good one, they wouldn't be the people that they were today, you
yeah,
know. And that's just what it is. So we as either parents or mentors or teachers or you know whatever you may be, we have a responsibility to do what is best for the overall. I mean, you're damaging the people that so that they're going to be. Don't count on these people to take care of you when you get old. I mean, that's what I can say. I don't know. I just feel like the the people that we become is based off of the way that we came up and what
yeah.
was around us, what influenced our brain.
Yeah, Ken says, kind of creepy how reflections come at the end. Now you must live with it. Yeah.
That's not to say that some people don't have chemical imbalances, and there's some people that are, no matter where they came from,
Well,
they were, but, and vice versa. You can say the same thing. I mean, look at people like Dennis Rodman, for an example. How he was not a product of his environment, I don't know. I mean, he was kicked out of his mom's house, living on the streets, and playing basketball at the local gym. Just never did any drugs, never did anything like that, and I don't know where he ended up going from there, but that's just
yeah, wealth and fame can get you down that road too.
yeah, that's true. I don't know if he ever had a drug problem in his life, but I know he had a drink. He drank a lot at one point. I mean, the dude is just massive. He's a huge, huge guy. I mean, if you've ever seen what you just look at him compared to with pictures when he's next to Carmen Electra. I mean, the dude is huge. His hand on a soda just like it covers the whole.
My little hand.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it covers the whole. When he grips it, it's crazy, and he could probably suck down half of it in one gulp.
Yeah. Yeah, Ken says if you look at his environment growing up, he was destined to be broken. Yeah. But,
Hmm.
some people do overcome it. So,
They do. Yeah, they do.
which is
And
great.
then and then the on the other hand, you could look up if you don't know who he is, look him up. His name is Delonte West.
Mm-mm.
Delonte West had multiple chances and opportunities to get his life in order, and the guy just would not do it. I can't understand the imbalances in some people's lives, but look up Delonte West. That's a real sad story because he was a really good basketball player. He ended up going broke, living on the streets, and there's video of him, and he talks to people about his time, and he was a good NBA player. He played on the same team with LeBron James for 3 years on the starting lineup.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, Dennis Rodman is huge compared to Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was kind of small, but Who was that other one on the Bulls that was super tiny?
Jim Paxson,
No,
John Paxson,
no. That played with Scottie Pippen and
B.J. Armstrong.
that's probably what I'm thinking of.
B.J. Armstrong was pretty small. There's Paxson. Then there's Steve Kerr. Is it Steve Kerr you're thinking about? He was
Maybe.
itty bitty.
I don't know. He was like a 5 foot something dude. He
I
played
don't
on
know.
the Bulls. I can't
I want
remember.
to say it's B.J. Armstrong
It might be him.
because I want to say he's like 5'11" or something like that. He's not very tall, but
I don't know.
um,
Anyway,
no,
but
Scottie Pippen wasn't no small guy. He was big. He was big and tall. I think he was like 6'5", 6'6", right?
he
He's a
no.
big old boy. Yeah, he was. Chat, look it up for us. Come on,
Scottie
because
Pippen.
Scotty the Body Pippen was uh he was not no little chump. He was a big old dude. I mean I don't at minimum he was probably 6'3".
I wonder what ever happened to all these like everybody who played with Michael Jordan on the Bulls in those 6 years that they won the three-peats. I wonder if like where they are now.
I mean most of them. Steve Kerr's the coach of the Warriors.
Oh,
Um, Dennis Rodman is being Dennis. I mean he just gets endorsement deals and he does podcasts and interviews for money. That's his life. Scottie Pippen's made enough money for him to just not have to do anything. He's got
I wish that was me.
deals and
Michael
I
Jordan
just
has a NASCAR team?
yeah, and Michael Jordan currently is doing the NASCAR team. He's from North Carolina, shorty.
Well, I know,
Racing is in his blood.
but from basketball to
Not
NASCAR?
he's from North Carolina, honey.
I know,
You
but
that is racing central right there. I
yeah.
mean, Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Oh, with
It
Denny Hamlin? I did not know that he was with
sure
Denny Hamlin.
is.
Do you
Yep.
think that Michael Jordan would be like team up with someone better like Earnhardt?
Earnhardt's retired.
But Dale Jr. still has,
He raced under someone else's name. It
but
wasn't.
he still owns a team.
I don't think he does he?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He raced for well, he
he owns his
raced
own junior or it's not DEI because that's his dad's team. But what what does he? What's Junior's team's name, Ken, again?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, Bubba Wallace too. He's with Bubba Wallace.
Mm-hmm. Nobody likes Bubba Wallace. That's the downfall to Michael Jordan nobody likes his racers.
Yeah. Well, that's because he's got to like get on Dale Jr.'s team. Oh, Junior Motorsports. That's it. Um, get on his team and sponsor like good racers with Junior. Because even though Junior never won championships, his dad was obviously the intimidator, and he won. So he got all of his like lots of his like fame probably, but I mean, he still brought in a lot, but it's probably because of the name. But because of that, you think that people would want to be on his team more than other
Mm-hmm.
because of his dad.
I don't know if it was his. There was a lot of disputes about it. There's a documentary on Amazon Prime. It just came out this year. It's really good. You should go check it out. It's a 3 or 4 episode documentary on Amazon Prime. If you own Amazon Prime or Prime Video, it's automatically available to you because it's one of their documentaries. So check it out. It's really good. And it talks about all that in the last episode, and I don't want to sit here and lie and say but I believe that there was a bunch of dispute as to who should own their father's raced the father's race team. And I don't know about you, but every single person in America knew who Dale Earnhardt was. He was that famous. I mean, like
He won.
we're talking Hulk Hogan famous. Like racing could not have been bigger. Days of Thunder was literally made with his stamp of approval. He was one of the drivers in the movie. I love Days of Thunder. Have we done that one yet
Days of Thunder. I don't know. I don't think we
with
had.
Tom Cruise?
I don't think we. No, we did Top Gun, but I don't. But
Oh man, we got to do that one.
did we do Top Gun?
We did. Yeah, we did Top Gun.
Yeah, we did. But we didn't do Days of Thunder.
That's got to be a choice. Uh, another one that we need to watch. Pearl Harbor. That's a good movie.
Well, that was
Yeah,
yesterday.
that was literally last weekend was Pearl
Yeah,
Harbor Remembrance Day.
that was Sunday. Yeah, yeah.
It would have been the perfect time to put that one on.
Jordan is the first team to sue NASCAR on rules and get somewhere. Well, maybe he
Yeah.
would stay on the teams then. I stopped watching NASCAR whenever like they started really changing it and Junior retired. I stopped watching it.
Well, when I stopped watching when Jeff Gordon retired. I was a Jeff Gordon fan, and I
Ah,
didn't care about it much anymore after he was gone. Once he was
hey,
gone, it
Gordon,
was
really?
yeah, Jeff Gordon. Shout out to Jeff Gordon. I'll show you right here one time. Let me show you.
I was a big Junior fan, and I liked Stewart, and I liked um
He
uh,
was cool. We like Jeff Gordon.
what was that other one that we watched that took Kevin Kevin Hendricks? No, that's not the right word.
No,
Harvick.
Kevin Harvick. Kevin
Har-
Harvick. I like Kevin Harvick. I liked Bobby Labonte. He drove the interstate battery car. I liked him a lot. I never liked Tony Stewart.
I
Uh,
loved his attitude. Like
I
how
didn't like. I wasn't a big fan of the Bush brothers,
around me,
Kyle or what was the other one?
Kyle and Kurt. No,
Kurt. Thank you.
Kurt's still
Yeah.
racing and he's still whiny.
Yeah. Well, they both suck, so that's okay. Let's see.
As soon as commercials meant more than racing, I was out. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure.
Right now, if I had to put my finger on somebody who'd be my favorite, it's probably Ross Chastain
Yeah,
because
I
that
don't.
guy. So, if you ever had the video game that was for NASCAR, when you raced at Martinsville, Martinsville is the smallest track in NASCAR, okay? It's itty bitty. It's like a perfect oval that is like this long, and you have to go like around the turn 15 miles an hour, okay? It's super, super small. Well, what Ross Chastain did on the last lap at Martinsville, he was in like 15th place or something. The dude goes up on the wall, drops the gear, puts his foot on the gas, and rides the wall around it going probably 60, 70 miles an hour, skips everybody, and makes it into the point position. And after he did that, they said you can never do that again. They made it a rule. So he got those points at Martinsville. He even said in his interview, he said, uh, when I was a kid, that's what we did. We rode around the corner at Martinsville. So I figured I would just try it and hope I didn't tear up the car too bad. We'll be out here next time.
What is he trying to be the next Earnhardt? Being
I
the
don't know. It's just that was certainly an intimidator move. I know Earnhardt was down there looking. He just, yeah, boy.
he's like trying to copy me now. Oh, I can't believe he did that.
No,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, Earnhardt, that was his thing. he would come off the grass. I mean, like off the track, split the grass just so he didn't have to slow down for the turn and jump you. It was insane. It's on road courses. That was optional to him. If you told him it was a road course, that meant, okay, cool, I don't have to be on the road.
Kidding, but okay, chat. So, it's still December and Christmas, is coming. What Christmas movie should we watch next week?
Christmas.
Huh? Oh,
What do you think?
I'm trying to think of a Christmas movie that we didn't do the last couple of years. Um, what do you think, Ken? Let Blake pick. Let Blake pick. Oh, I think he picked last week or for
Oh,
this
I
week.
picked this one. I picked The Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Did we do Planes, Trains, and Automobiles yet?
Yes, we did
Ugh.
last year. While we're thinking, pull up the IMDb page.
Okay.
We forgot about that.
Sure did.
What do you want, chat? It's Christmas time, the best time of year. Um, you could mm, Christmas. I keep thinking of like the ones we've already watched, like Elf and Home Alone, and all the ones that I love.
I
Like,
know we've done all the classics pretty much already. That's why I'm like, oh no, we already did that one. We already did that one. We already did that one.
oh,
We did Die Hard.
we did Die Hard.
um, I can't.
Jen, you pick.
Come on, Ken. Krampus.
Is is that one Christmas? Yeah, it is Christmas,
It's
right?
like a horror. It's a horror movie. Like a.
Oh no,
It's like a Christmas horror movie.
oh no, Christmas horror movies. But isn't there like Christmas with the Crunks or Cranks
Christmas with the Cranks.
or whatever? Isn't that with Tim Allen?
Tim Allen is Santa Claus.
Well, but didn't he do Christmas with the Cranks too? Or
Did he
that,
do it? I'm not sure. He may have. You may be right.
hey, we didn't do Santa Claus. Do you want to do Santa Claus or do you want to do Christmas with the Cranks?
I mean, we could do Santa Claus. That one's there was how many Santa Clauses were there? Four?
I think
Three?
three. I know three
Yeah.
for sure. So okay, we'll do Santa Claus, the first one.
That old dude, donkey. That old dude. We need to do Shrek sometime if we haven't already.
No, we haven't done. The only animated one we did was the Alice in Wonderland.
Holy cow, that's crazy. We need to branch off.
Yeah, and we did
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast, the live version. So Santa Claus it is with Tim Allen.
Gary Oldman was in the Christmas Carol in this movie. I didn't
Really?
realize that. Yeah. Obviously written by Charles Dickens. Robert Zemeckis helped with the movie. Shout out to Robert Zemeckis. Jim Carrey, Gary Oldman. From my understanding, I remembered reading somewhere or hearing that Jim Carrey didn't very much enjoy doing this movie because he was doing it in the booth, and that wasn't really particularly his style of movie. So,
Yeah, that would be harder to do.
yeah, let's see. Oh no.
I don't know how you cannot like Christmas, Ken. That's my favorite time of year. I would make him like do stuff about Christmas because of the kids all growing up, and he always hated Christmas, and that's my favorite time of year.
Okay.
And
Good Lord, please somebody fund me a new iPad.
yeah, one day I'll make it to where I get a sponsor or something. But I haven't been doing very many videos in like 2 weeks because I haven't been feeling good. So that slowed down my watch hours.
That's true. Good Lord, have mercy. Okay. Gary Oldman and Leslie Manville played Mr. and Mrs. Cratchit. They were married in real life and have a son. They were married from 1987 to 1990. So for 3 years they were married and reunited to do this movie.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. The movie is set in the year 1843, the year that Charles Dickens wrote and published A Christmas Carol. At the beginning of the film, when Scrooge signs Marley's death certificate, it is dated 1836. A caption tells that Scrooge's encounter with the spirits takes place 7 Christmas Eves later, making it 1843. Also, the Ghost of Christmas Present mentions that he has 1,842 brothers.
Wow, that's a lot of brothers.
Heck yeah, it is. Um, Jim Carrey has described this film as a classical version of A Christmas Carol. There are a lot of vocal things, a lot of physical things I have to do, not to mention the accents properly, the English, the Irish accents. I want to fly in the UK. I want it to be good in I want it to fly in the UK. I want it to be good and want them to go, yeah, that's for real. We were very true to the book. It's beautiful. It's an incredible film. And very subjective, I guess. I can't disagree with that point either because it's fair to say that.
Yeah.
Uh, Robert Zemeckis has stated previously that A Christmas Carol is one of his favorite stories dealing with time travel. Ebenezer Scrooge's appearance in this film is identical to the marionette version of Scrooge seen in the Polar Express just 6 years earlier in
Hmm.
2004. How about that? During the opening credits, flying through the old London city rooftops, the second London Bridge is visible In 1838, it was just 12 years old and remained in London for another 142 years before it was dismantled and sold to an American in 1967. It now crosses Bridgewater Channel in Lake Havasu City, USA, Arizona. How about that?
Hmm.
Uh, this is Jim Carrey's only project with Walt Disney Pictures. However, Jim Carrey also appeared in Simon Birch, which was produced by Disney via their now defunct Hollywood Pictures subsidiary.
Hmm.
Jim Carrey modeled his actions, voice, and laughter after Alastair Sim in A Christmas Carol. Sim is often regarded as the best acting portrayal of Scrooge. First Disney animated movie to be released in IMAX 3D. That's cool.
Hmm.
Uh, Scrooge's house is almost an exact replica of his house in the 1951 version. Uh, Before this film, Jim Carrey was given the option to voice Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story. He
Huh.
declined. He also auditioned for the role of Hades in Hercules before the role was given to James Woods. That's
I
pretty
think
crazy.
I think Tim Allen did much better as Buzz Lightyear than I think Jim Carrey would have.
Jim Carrey not only played Scrooge at the various stages of his life, he also played the ghost of Christmas past, present, and yet to come. Hmm.
Hmm. Did not know that.
The first Robert Zemeckis film where he wrote the script alone.
Hmm. Well, it had to have been a pretty easy script. It's based off of Charles Dickens' story and all the other remakes.
Oh man. There's plenty here. We could keep going on and on, but we're 2 minutes from closing our show, so let me get down to these other details to it and get you the budget and all that good stuff. Release date November 6th, 2009. So they had this running constantly all the way through till Christmas, I bet. Almost over 2 months of runtime. The budget for the movie was uh $200 million, and opening weekend it bombshelled and only made 30 million, and gross US and Canada it didn't even make its money back at 137, but worldwide it did make a little bit of money, but still a disappointment considering the fact 325 million. To put 200 million dollars into a film and it to do this bad is it tells you something. And rewatching it, it didn't age like The Grinch did.
Yeah,
And that's just that's just what it was, I guess, unfortunately.
yeah,
Good run time though. It didn't run very long, an hour and 36 minutes. You got through it pretty quick, so it wasn't painful for 2 hours straight.
yeah.
And yeah, that's it. That's all for Disney's The Christmas Carol. I hope y'all somewhat enjoyed it. I mean, I did. It wasn't terrible, but
We
you know,
we've watched worse.
yes, yes, we have.
uh, all right, the riddle of the day. Nobody empties me, but I never stay full for long. What am I?
A strainer,
Mm-mm.
even though that's right.
Nobody empties me, but I never stay full for long. Any guesses?
Stomach,
Nope. Your
trash
stomach
can.
that gets emptied.
Oh, um, something that doesn't. The bird feeder.
Nope. Anybody in the chat?
I got nothing for you, boss.
Okay, nobody empties me, but I never stay full for long. What am I? The moon. Don't long blink at me, Blake.
Oh my goodness. I need a cigarette after that one.
All right, any last words, Blake?
I'm sorry that we had to listen to that one because no, that's obvious. Okay, that's obvious. Obviously, our moon is yeah. Okay, all right. Anyway, I appreciate you guys coming in and listening to that terrible riddle, and I hope that you somewhat enjoyed the movie. I look forward to seeing you guys next week for what?
Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus. Thank you.
With
Almost forgot already.
Tim
With
Allen.
Tim Allen. Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming in. We'll see you next time. You're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote of the night is
He's taking all my stuff from
I took it all.
John Updike. We are most alive when we are in love. Yes, love
Oh.
that. So everyone have a great night and see you next week. Bye.